Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Dan Sylvester Gym atop Arctic Hill, where tonight the Cranston West Falcons and the West Warwick Wizards are about to do basketball battle. With Johnny Boots alongside and Charlie Quirk upstairs, I am John Parenti, and we welcome you in as the Wizards and Falcons are about to do their thing in what has been so far a rather electric night, wouldn't you say?
You know, am I on? There I am.
There you
Okay.
go. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, this is going to be a great game. If it's any indication of what the JV game was, the Wizards are in for a battle. 'Cause that JV team was pretty good.
Fast-paced, frantic. It was crazy.
It was crazy there. And I don't know, the JV team has some fine-tuning to do, I would say. And, Rich Grenier is Matt Grenier is the one just to do it. But they didn't look too bad coming down the stretch, but they do need some fine-tuning. But this Varsity team is ready. It's going to be a battle.
Cranston West won the JV game 55-49 after scoring the first 15 points of the entire game. Here tonight, the Falcons 8-6, the Wizards 9-5. They rank 7th and 8th in Division II, and time's getting short for these teams to make a run and to improve their standing.
Yeah, they're not looking too good right now for their standings right now. I think West Warwick's in 6th place, if what I looked at yesterday. 7th place now. Okay, 7th place right now. So it's do or die right now. I think that's what it is. I don't know what's the top. How many teams make the playoffs? 8?
8.
Well, they could squeeze into the 8th spot if they had to, but it's do or die for the Wizards right now.
So the Falcons come in with losses in their last 4 games. The good news for the Wizards, they are 3-1 in their last 4, but they're 3-5 in their last 8. So both teams coming off prolonged losing streaks, basically. But the Wizards a little bit better. So here's the plug from Greg Gonzalez and stuff. So we're about ready to go with the playing of our national anthem. This place is packed, pretty much. Not very much on the Cranston West side, but behind us.
I don't know what provoked everybody to come out to support the Wizards. Maybe they've cooped up too long for the weekend.
There's nothing else to do, and this is the only warm place in town. Greg Gonzalez has the starting lineups as well. We kind of have a handle. Jordan Sewell will man the point. A tough senior, a tough defender. Nate Conca will play opposite Sewell. Jack Alessandro, know what you mean about the starting 5. Did I mention Jake Antonino?
No.
No. He's the 5th starter. And the Falcons in the row, blacks with the red and white trim. Logan Fernandez gets a start for the Wizards and one of the forwards. Slowing getting out gets energy. Coach Greg Cordick. Ian Degnan averaging 10 points per game has cracked the top 60 in this class in scoring. Beck Castaldi, Colin Kelly, and Mike Andrew round out the starting 5. Mr. Kelly has had himself a massive season. 18.3 points per game, ranking him 15th in the state of Rhode Island. 12.6 rebounds per game, which places him third in the state of Rhode Island. And number 2 in blocks with 2.4 behind Elliot Shockley of Coventry in the standing. So Kelly averaging a double-double with room to spare. Matt Grenier goes out, gives the starting five a little bit of encouragement for the game we have all ready to go. We will chip away at the trip around the Scholastic League brought to you by Sandy Motors when we get the opportunity. But right now, it's time for basketball. Kelly to jump against Noah Germain. It's the Wizards. It's the Falcons. On 3, 2, 1, and the full start. We'll try again. Jermaine taps. He's in the backcourt. Right to the front court. Then Congo will exchange. For Antonino. He'll be at the point. There's Sewell. There's a steal by Kelly. Tied up, that will be a held ball. I expect lots of muscle, lots of scrapes, a few bruises, and a lot of noise. Sewell will take Andrew Chow as Cranston West goes man-to-man. I should say Gastaldi. The ball will go back over to Cranston West. The last 4 losses for the Falcons have been to Smithfield, South Kingstown, Charlo, and Moses Brown. That NB team was defeated here by the Wizards last week in an eyebrow race. Kelly bottles up Enzavino, blocks a shot. That's his first. And Gastaldi picks it up and throws it off to Andrew Chow. Back to Beck, wants the triple. No, won't go. Rebound in the hands of Enzavino. Jake drew the double team and got it right back. Wizards set it up in a modified 3-2 zone. Sewell, nothing. Andrew Child, the rebound. Did you enjoy when Michael came over here and called me, sir?
I don't know why.
I don't
because he's a gentleman.
Either.
He was taught right.
Yep. And his grandparents are here, Steve and Pat. Kelly, nothing. Underneath. That one's an unkind roll for Fernandez. Comes back out. Chow for 3. Got it. It took almost a minute and a half, but the Wizards are on the board. Or somebody's on the board. Jermaine looks down to the corner. Goes for a 3-point shot by Kaka. People are pumped around here. Good grief. It's a college crowd. Fernandez sets a pick. Beckman didn't use it. Brings it back the other way, looking for a pick from Kelly. Decided not to take it. That ball will go to the Falcons. No, it won't. Falcons think it belonged to the Falcons. They felt the call was for the Birds. Been trying to sneak that one in there for years. Kelly. You know why travel was the call there. Now we're whistling a foul. I think the refs recognize right now they're going to have to call this thing tight.
Unfortunately.
Which means we could be here for a while.
Exactly. Hope Bill's Pizza's still open.
I think that's a no-brainer. Just put a call in.
I think I could.
Demetra, we need help. Enzavino to Germain. On the switch, it went momentarily to Conca. Back to Enzavino. Look down low. Putback is good. As D'Alessandro gives the Falcons their first lead of the evening. Gastaldi and the ball stripped away by Sewell. Now a foul goes against Beck. Mr. Sewell has some quick hands.
He does have some quick hands. Beck went to go grab it back, and unfortunately committed the foul.
Greg Conroy up off the bench to bark the play. Sewell from Anzavino. Another 3-point try by Conca won't go. Jermaine up high for the rebound. Is put back, partially deflected, as was my view by the official.
It's not a cheerleader. It's an official.
And cheerleaders aren't here tonight.
No.
A lot of hair tonight.
Yeah. Oh, it is Cranston.
Winter headdress. I go for my haircut tomorrow, by the way.
What are you cutting?
Whatever's left. You get to this age, and whatever you can get cut, you get cut. I think Cock is looking for a video replay.
You're getting it here. Wasn't a highlight.
Castaldi races, wearing Sewell. Kelly, the ball tipped away. Still fumbling around.
You know what I'm finding, though, is both teams, including the JV, they're telegraphing their passes. That's something new I've seen this year. They're telegraphing their passes. They're like, looking right at the play. Hey, I'm going to pass it to you, and I'm going to look at you. That defender's going right in between the pass and the person that's trying to get the pass.
Sewell thought about getting it over to D'Alessandro. Instead, it goes to Jermaine. That might have been partially deflected by Colin Kelly. That one was too, but he got it from behind.
You know what Jermaine's doing? He's getting his own offensive rebound, and he's putting the ball right back up, not putting the ball on the floor and drawing the foul, and going to the foul line. That's what West Warwick has to do if they want to keep in contention with these Cranston West Falcons.
We haven't seen the Cranston West football team in about 6 years, but I bet you Jermaine played for them.
Oh, I'm sure he does. No, will we see the Cranston West Falcons football team unless they come to Nicky Field?
Isn't that company that prevented us from doing the game out of business now?
No, they're around. They're just a different name.
All right, Jermaine hits the second. Falcons have scored 6 in a row and have a 3-point lead halfway through the first quarter. Andrew Trout stops on a dime, hits. Great racing back the other way, the Falcons. And Zavino throws it away. I should say Conca throws it away, looking for Zavino. It's going to get more frantic. The Falcons are going to put some pressure on the boys. Thankfully, Enzavino dropped off on Andrew Chow. Michael awaits the pick, uses it to the right. Now draws a double team, dumped it off nicely. Shot was missed in the rebound control by the Falcons. Right back, and Conca is fouled.
Of course he's fouled. He went up with him. Degnan's going to get the foul.
The Wizards have put Luke Gallo into the ball game for some extra muscle. They've also put Cole Kilduff in. Two games in 3 nights for us here at 321 as we'll move to Coventry for the Rebels of South Kingstown. Second shot is good. West leads again by 3. Castaldi on the weave, Kilduff. Got a pick from Kelly. Andrew Trout looks. Kilduff gets baseline. Nothing doing. He's double teamed and threw the ball away. Here come the Falcons. There goes Conca. Sewell for 3. Sure.
Cranston West is dictating the tempo of this game, and West Warwick can't keep up with them. And that's what's causing a lot of turnovers on the Wizard end.
Foul goes against Sewell.
I think if West Warwick can slow their tempo down and play a basic basketball game, I think West Warwick can stay with them. But if they let Cranston West dictate the tempo, the boys aren't going to be able to keep up with them.
I think you're right. Matter of fact, I know you're right.
Just watching the first 6 minutes.
Castaldi in trouble. Finally finds the cutting Kilduff. Luke Gallo picks up the garbage, gets it back to Kilduff. Andrew Shaw wants the drive. The right-hander, yes. Andrew Shaw with all 7 West Warwick points. And Zavino sizes things up. Sewell, nice look to D'Alessandro, missed the shot. Rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds.
You know, it looks like Cranston West has some very good definitive plays that they're using against the Wizards, and the Wizards just can't seem to keep up with them.
Sewell inbounds Conca for 3 more. No, that one won't go. Rebound tapped around. Jermaine couldn't put it home. Luke Gallo has the rebound. A couple of good football players there.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't even know if Jermaine played.
A couple of good big men. How's that?
Yeah, okay.
And I'm sure that's why Gallo's in there.
Luke has the ball. He takes Jermaine. Is stopped by Jermaine. Nothing good for Castaldi. Then he takes a dribble, picks up the 3. That's no good. Kelly the rebound. Kilduff's try. Will not fall. Gallo has the offensive rebound. Luke's working hard.
He's doing a fine job.
Andrew Shaw back the other way. Nothing there. Another offensive rebound opportunity, but this time it's taken away with Jermaine. Thought about coast to coast. D'Alessandro fouled. It's on Gallo.
Luke Gallo's doing a heck of a job underneath the boards, getting his offensive rebound, using his muscle against Jermaine. And I think that's why he's in there to match up well against Jermaine.
Mm-hmm.
He may not be a shooter, but he's a tough guy. He's a big guy.
So the senior D'Alessandro hits the free throw.
West Warwick needs to do the little things right to stay in this game.
1:20 left to go, first quarter. No panic.
No, not yet.
For D'Alessandro, 13-7 score. Andrew Shaw picked up by Sewell again. That's going to be a pretty sprite matchup, as they would say in English soccer circles. Kilduff, yes. Sewell's pass tipped away. He has a 2-on-1 for the moment. Andrew Shaw, ball fake, 2 strung. Gallo to Kilduff. Man open over here is Andrew Shaw. Wants the triple. Rebound far forward taken by Conca. Here come the Falcons. They put Deontay Jackson into the lineup. Conca from the 3rd row. Nothing. Here's a sneak away to Andrew Shaw with 2 more for Michael.
The little things are keeping them in this game.
17 seconds. Sewell thought about playing for 1. Instead went to the big guy now. Jackson had nothing. Jackson gets it back. Spins, turns, lays it in. Kind of looks like Phil Jackson.
Yeah, nice move. Nice spin move.
And that'll do it on a 3-point try that is much too strong. And the first quarter comes to a frantic end. Falcons by 4. We'll be back with more. This is 3-2-1.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
At Lathrop Insurance, our core values guide everything we do. Because insurance is more than a policy, it is a promise. We care. We treat every client like family. We're solutions driven. We find answers, not excuses. We utilize teamwork, We do what we say because integrity matters, always. And we're always growing. We strive to be better today than we were yesterday. These values have shaped 86 years of service to Rhode Island families and businesses.
Now, back to the Boomerangs Roadhouse broadcast booth with John Parenti and Johnny Boots.
Field goals for the Wizards, 4 of them for Cranston West. Sorry about that, Boots.
60 years of doing radio.
Yeah, 54.
54,
Next
close
month.
enough.
Old habits die hard. I'm still doing stats as we were coming back.
You know, it's usually, not to change the subject, but stats. West Warwick keeps up on their stats on max preps. Cranston West, not so much.
That's why we don't have anything about the Falcons.
We don't.
Still by Andrew Charles, they're going to call that a kick.
Yeah, they don't do any stats. They enter nothing on the RIIL website or max preps. Nothing. I barely get their roster.
Yep.
That's why we had no top scorers for the pregame show, because I just didn't want to do West Warwick.
We barely had a pregame show.
Yeah, some technical difficulties because we're kind of separated tonight, camera and booth.
Sewell to the corner, not much doing there. So was brought outside by Concord, stolen away by the Wizards. Reese stole it for a quick 2-pointer from Jake Azdavino. And Zavino makes it a 6-point lead. Kelly back the other way, a lot of body contact and a foul. Slim will go to the line. Now fully recovered, he says, from the flu that he had a couple of weeks ago, the last time we saw the Wizards. He'll go to the line. The foul was on Jackson, his first.
What's funny is people get to see us now because the camera's opposite us.
Ah. Students turned out in numbers tonight.
Yeah, the student section's packed.
And they actually have their own section.
It's great to see.
Been a long time.
I like seeing that.
Meanwhile, Nick Cantor from the Kent County Daily Times has his own set of stands. All alone in the corner. You'll see him when we pan to the right.
No, you won't see him because he's on the same side as the camera.
Oh, hey, Charlie. Yeah. Just realized he was on the other side. That one won't go. Here's the rebound. The putback by Los Angeles. The field goal is up and good, but the basket is where it counts.
Strength.
Just a bit high. Andrew Chow now wearing in Zavino as Degnan brings the ball over. 3-guard offense here for the Wizards with Becca Staldy and Degnan. Alex Sarlo is in the ball game playing a forward. And Colin Kelly rounds out the 5. Wizards down by 4. Kelly was slapped in the back of the head. There was no call. Now Slim Watts fires, misses short. Sewell in transition. A sloppy possession here for Cranston West. And Zavino says, no, it's not. 3-pointer. Andrew shot back the other way. Took a bump. There was no call. Sewell gets the rebound. Oh, you want to talk about a nice transition basket? They blew the bunny. Degnan got a hand up from Enzavino. That foul's going to be on Jake. No, they called it on Jackson. Falcons throw some heat on. Here comes Edward Tavares into the game. Tell you, they've got some size. They got the little guys that can scoot, but they've got some good size. Ben Bardsley, a junior, comes into the game as well. Kelly, left, right, left again. Dumped it off, nobody home. Stays the Wizards ball. Greg Conroy, the head coach, took a break. He left the bench, went toward the men's room. See if his team can do well without him. Sewell to the corner. 3-point try by Jackson's no good. Here's a 2-on-0. A block from behind and a very nice play by Bardsley. 2-on-2 the other way. That one's broken up by Kelly. Goes to the floor. Wizard ball. What a nice play by Ben Bardsley. Castaldi to Andrew Chow. Here come the Wizards. Conroy standing in the vestibule. Don't know why. Ref in the way. Shot was missed anyway. Stolen by Castaldi on the outlet pass. Back off to Kelly. Spins, turns, travels. No call. Went out of bounds. The boys. The Falcons anyway. Ball don't lie. Anzavino, Sewell, Jackson, Jermaine, and Bardsley. Those are the 5 of the Falcons right now. He's going 8 deep. Andrew Chow plays deep. Picks pocket, lays it in. 11 for Mike Andrew Chow early. 5-point Falcon lead. Into the corner, Jackson to Jermaine. Looks for the cutter. Anzavino from 3 feet. Yep. 7 for Anzavino all in this quarter. Halfway through the second. Took an eternity to play the JV game. This thing's going by quickly. Kelly, no. Unkind roll. Sewell back the other way. Bardsley says me. No. Back iron. Jermaine's rebound is good. Greg Kordick wants timeout. 9-point Falcon lead with 3:37 to go in the half.
The law offices of Murphy and Fay have over 75 years of combined experience in personal injury law, automobile accidents, and DUI cases. Bill Murphy, Mark Fay, and Brandon Horan will give you the personal attention, the experience, the skill, and dedication that your case deserves. It's a winning combination. If you're injured in an auto accident and it's not your fault, call Murphy and Fay. They will make them pay. Call 490-3200 or visit them online at murphyandfay.com.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's, plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
Boots, if you and I were refereeing this game, we'd lose the weight of a small village.
Oh, absolutely. Oof.
9-point Falcon lead. Wizards have the ball. Can use the basket right here. Andrew Trout taking Anzavino out to half court, but no more. Setting up the offense here about 10 feet from us. Chow left to Castaldi. Launches a triple and hits. First points by any Wizard not named Kelly, Kilduff, or Andrew Chow. 3 minutes to play in the third. Anzavino looks for some help. Jermaine side post right, laid it in. Nice look, nice conversion. Kilduff for 3. Anzavino the rebound. He's 1 on 5. Still wants. Yep, got it. Stretching it out to a 10-point lead of the Falcons. Andrew Trout calms things down. Looks left to Castaldi. Now gets it to Degnan. Who's that hands? Castaldi. Beck tries to get by Sulu. Can't do it. Andrew Trout. Second gear. He's got about 106 points. Actually, 13. That's his seasonal average. Pickpocketed it away. Degnan stalled and laid it in. Smart play by the junior. A couple of stops and it's a ball game again.
Again, the little things.
A couple of exchanges. Anzavino then goes to Jermaine. Score it. And a foul. I think it's on Mike Sabetta. Because this freebie can bring it right back up tonight with a minute and 30 to play in the half. Kelly lost the rebound on the bounds. Castaldi was already breaking down the line. Slim looks skyward and said, "Ugh." So Sewell looking, and the Wizards nearly had a steal. It's going to be West Warwick Volvo. They nearly had a breakaway as Castaldi was already underneath the basket and Degnan was looking for him. Degnan is picked up by Konka. Kelly backs his way in. Got his own rebound and was fouled. Tavares said, "What did I do, ref?" You made contact, son.
They're all innocent. They're all innocent.
Just ask their parents. Travel and killed
You
up.
can't drag your right foot. It's like he's dragging his right foot as he's going to pass. Doesn't work that way, boy. Plant the right foot, your pivot foot. Pick one.
Anzavino from Sewell. I really like Jordan Sewell's game. What I've seen of it so far, quick pass goes down low, shots missed. Rebound Cole Kilduff. 3-on-4. Castaldi was lagging back. Kelly wants. Did not follow the shot. Rebound Cranston West. Anzavino in transition. Oh, Jermaine laid it in.
Come on, boys, you got to get back into this. A couple of baskets. You only got 30 seconds left.
Shot clock is off. Andrew Chow running the offense. Like the floor general that he is. Michael with 5. Michael now finds a way. Fall away. Won't go. Sewell the rebound. Critical foul right there on Castaldi. Jermaine from three-quarter court missed wide left. The period comes to an end. Cranston West finishes with a flurry of 8-2 and has a 10-point lead as we head to halftime here at the Dan Sylvester Gym. Boots and I will be back with a lot more when we come back. This is 321.
Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows. And there's much, much more all year round. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center.
Experience matters, and at Williamson Law, that experience comes with a well-deserved reputation of excellence. For legal solutions, whether it's divorce, personal injury, criminal law, or estate protection, Williamson Law provides knowledgeable and effective representation. A history of successful litigation that speaks volumes. Get the representation you need. Williamson Law, 247 Quaker Lane, West Warwick. Call 615-9321.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of pizza. The Pizza Nomad now offers delicious Detroit-style and New York-style pizza. Detroit-style, thick, crispy, chewy, rectangular crust with cheese to the edges, and the foldable, craveable, thin crust New York-style pizza. Forget about it. Just 2 more ways the Pizza Nomad helps you eat life to the fullest. Check out the full menu of salads, apps, calzones, craft burgers, grinders, and wraps, wood-fired flats, and mouth-watering pizza. Visit or call the Pizza Nomad, 291 Providence Street in West Warwick at 821-2106 and 718 Center of New England Boulevard in Coventry at 642-2677.
Hi, I'm Greg Dantis, the broker-owner at Rhode Island Real Estate Services. And since we opened our doors in 2012, supporting youth and community programs has been at the core of our mission. Selling Rhode Island means more than selling houses. It means supporting communities, putting people over profit. We service all of Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and also parts of Connecticut. We're proud to support the communities that support us. You can contact us anytime at 401-885-5400 or visit us on the web, 401sold.com.
At Bank RI, we're committed to a strong Rhode Island. And we're proud of the financial strength and trust we bring to our customers, to the communities of Rhode Island, and to companies and businesses all across the Ocean State. Bank Rhode Island. Banking, strong and trusted.
Back at the Dane Sylvester Gym, the Falcons have a 10-point lead. Here's the way the scoring has gone so far. For the Wizards, Colin Kelly has 2 free throws, the only 2 3-pointers of the entire game for West Warwick. They are obviously 2 of 2 from the line. 3 for Becca Staldy, 2 for Ian Degnan, 2 more for Cole Kilduff. Mike Andrew has the rest, 6 field goals, including a 3-pointer for 13 points. The Wizards, 9 buckets, pair of deuces, a pair of trays. 2 of 2 from the line for 22 points. For the Falcons, Jordan Sewell has a 3-point night going for himself. Dante Jackson has 2 points. It's a 4-point night for Jack D'Alessandro and 5 for Nate Conca. Jake Anzavino had all 9 of his points in the second quarter. Noah Germain had 8 of his 9 points in the second quarter as well. They were the only players that scored the entire period. 12 field goals, 3 of them 3-pointers. 5 of 6 from the line, 32 points. It is amazing to me, Johnny Boots, that in this game that has had end-to-end action and lots of hustle, we've had a total of 8 free throws in the entire game.
That is kind of surprising because it has been a very gritty game. It's been very physical. At the beginning, we thought the refs were going to call a tight game, but they let them play the first half.
And that's okay.
That's fine. Let these kids play. It's what they're out there for. They're not, and they, I'm surprised, eight free throws throughout the whole first half with this gritty game that's going on. And there's been some tussles on the ground and rolling around. So
couple of bruises
here. Yeah. But you know what? I think they could all be lawyers because they like to plead their case.
Yeah, and they've got backups in the stands.
Exactly.
Good grief. Root them on, for Pete's sake. I think we've had enough of that. Fan officiating, as we can call it.
Exactly.
Let's do a truncated trip around the Interscholastic League, brought
minutes.
to you by Sandy Motors on Sandy Bottom Road in Coventry. Looking for wheels? See Johnny Mack at Sandy Motors. Picked out a couple of games to talk about. Pilgrims at Moses Brown tonight. MB trying to come off the mat a little bit after losing here in West Warwick by a couple of points last week. That game at Moses Brown tonight. We got to see East Providence play against Coventry in an interdivisional game, EP in Division 1. Coventry played them tough tonight. They were at home to face Bishop Hendricken, a team that's 6-2. Those Okers that we just talked about are in Narragansett tonight, trying to get a word from, what's his name? Oh, Rich Pendola.
The coach.
When we get a chance to see him on Saturday morning.
Oh. Then we're going to see him Friday night, too.
That's right. We're going to see that much Rich Pendola.
Listen, I see him every day at work, so I see a lot of Rich Pendola.
Going to be fun. That Saturday morning, of course, is 321 Kent County Sports Talk with Johnny Boots, Mike Green, yours truly. Paul Joyle pops in. He enjoyed himself so much here. He sent me a text the other day. Yeah,
good.
He loved being on. So I think we can have the owner and proprietor on every once in a while, too, to impart his pearls of sporting
We'll extend
wisdom.
the show just for him. Don't make any plans.
The other game is LaSalle and Classical. Classical with a couple of the best players in the entire state. LaSalle at 7-5 has more Wizard fans decide they want to come by and say hello. That was Jen Blanchett, Jen McCaughey.
Yeah.
Tough to when you see them and they're like kids. Now they're mothers of 3 and 4. It's like, are you kidding me? That's Cyril and Helen's daughter. I wonder how Brent is doing. Went down to what?
Should have just asked. She was right in front of you.
Yeah.
Why not? Everybody else.
Because you would have yelled at me. That's why.
You're exactly right. I would have.
Brent left here, went to somewhere in Charleston, I think. Charleston Southern or.
I'm not sure. I'll be honest, but I don't remember.
But good player, good solid kid too. All right, 3 minutes left. What else do you want to talk about? We've got Coventry and South Kingstown on Friday. The show on Saturday, and I think we're right back here for a couple of times next week.
Next week on Monday, we're in Coventry to see what the girls can do against St. Ray's. And on Tuesday, we're right back here. It's going to be a whopping of a game. Charahoe coming here to do battle with the boys. So we'll be broadcasting down at 321 Charahoe, 321 Kent County. We have a lot of viewers.
You're going to be here?
I will be here. No, I'm not. You're not here. I'm not here that day. Nope.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm here on Thursday, the 5th.
And that should be a barn burner.
Another crossover with our sister affiliates, 321 Westerly, because Westerly's coming to town here to do battle with the Wizards.
And that team that was so impressive against Coventry coming here to play tonight. 1 week from Friday. No,
Thursday.
1 week from Thursday. 8 days away. All right, that's our 3-2-1 schedule.
It's winding down very quickly.
Yeah, we've got, our last game is February 13th.
Exactly. February 13th, Woonsocket at Coventry. That's our last game before the playoffs, and I don't know, we'll have to figure out what we're doing for playoff games, if any.
I can tell you one team that's going to be in the playoffs, Exeter West Greenwich.
Oh, those boys are
13-1. They're on fire. Robert Simons has them working and working hard. So we know we're going to be following the Scarlet Knights.
Coventry girls.
Coventry girls.
They'll be in there. West Warwick boys, if they can squeak in. And like I said, they're at the 7th seed right now in the division. Coventry boys, they're another up in the air on the bubble type of thing. If they could squeeze in, I'm not sure.
They need to win tonight.
So we could basically just be following one team. If the boys of Wizards and the boys of the Okers don't make it.
Well, last year we rode the Wizards all the way to the Civic Center, or the AMP.
The AMP, yeah, that was fun. That was an experience.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll be able to do that again this year on one of those teams.
Let's take a quick 30 and get underway with the start of the second half in a moment. Wizards down 10. This is 3-2-1.
At Bank RI, we're committed to a strong Rhode Island. And we're proud of the financial strength and trust we bring to our customers, to the communities of Rhode Island, and to companies and businesses all across the Ocean State. Bank Rhode Island. Banking, strong and trusted.
Cranston West gets the ball to begin the third quarter with their starters, D'Alessandro, Germain, Conca, and Zavino has the ball, and Sewell. In tight they go. A little fallaway is no good by D'Alessandro. He knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll belong to West Warwick. Wizards with Kelly, Degnan, Andrew Chow, Castaldi, Fernandez. Andrew Chow was at the offense from the left wing. Got a pick from Fernandez, who had an opportunity. Then dumped it off and laid it in What a play by Andrew trying to get the ball to Fernandez. Logan broke free and scored. And now the student population decides to chant in unison. It's just like the old days.
Absolutely.
Conker did a nice job keeping his dribble. Jermaine able to get the ball at the corner. They'll reset with Anzavino. Jake quickly to Jermaine. Nice dish down low. The layup is good from D'Alessandro. Some pretty darn rootin' tootin' good ball movement by the Falcons there. Andrew shot back the other way. Swatted away by D'Alessandro. Momentary 3-on-2. D'Alessandro had the ball from Conker. Conker got it back. That wasn't pretty. Conker for three. Hits the wires above. Wizard ball. Andrew Shaw calls the offense. Greg Kordick wasn't paying attention. Andrew Shaw wanted to make sure they were using whatever the 5 play is. Greg was looking for the down court. Andrew Shaw slices, dices. Gets it off to Kelly. That's what they want Kelly playing. They want him up there somewhere. D'Alessandro, good D. Castaldi at the buzzer, lays it out and in for three.
I was waiting for Castaldi to take that earlier at the top of the key.
Longest layup in West Warwick history. D'Alessandro blew past Conker left alone. Nope. Andrew Chow the rebound. A 3 ball will make it a 4-point game. Ian Degnan fouled by Anzavino. A grand total of 10 fouls scored in the entire game. We've played 2 quarters plus 2.5 minutes. That's 18.5 minutes. Kelly. Stolen away. Here's a 2-on-2. D'Alessandro. Blocked by Kelly. From behind. And the number 2 man in blocks in Rhode Island has his 3rd of the night. And that one with authority. As who's the sheriff on South Park? Trying to think of his name. Conker over Andrew Chow. Michael might have gotten a piece. Fernandez the rebound. Cranston West got back quickly.
Oh.
Chow had it knocked away. Conker, good hands, lays it in. Degnan back the other way. Kelly lost the handle, retrieved it. Had it stripped away by Jermaine. D'Alessandro to Sewell. He'll go to the line.
Good foul, though. Good foul.
Yep. 2 on Becca Staldy.
Yeah, Beck had to do that. Would have been an easy 2. Let him work for it at the line.
Jordan Sewell had the first basket of the game, a 3-pointer. Hasn't scored since.
I thought he was going to be hot tonight. He looks like he was getting right into the offense.
He's played well.
He has.
Back up to 10, which is where it was at halftime. Kelly back the other way following the 2 free throws from Sewell. Andrew Chow will run the offense.
Oh, could have taken it right down the middle.
Fernandez had the opening, didn't use it. Michael.
Short.
Oh, kind roll. Shooter's roll.
Yeah.
15 for Mike Andrew Chow. They needed that. Ends of 6 in a row.
Need to stop here.
Kelly up high for it, taken by Jermaine. Bull in the China shop, missed the shot. They've got a man deep.
Oh.
Degnan, triple, no. Kelly reached, there was no call. Conca to Anzavino. Jake on the way, blocked by Kelly. Out of bounds to the Falcons. Greg Conroy wants a full timeout, so we'll take it with him. 3:52 left. 9-point Falcon lead, third quarter. This is 3-2-1.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. Here in Rhode Island, we take pride in taking care of our own. At Lathrop Insurance, we have spent 86 years helping families and businesses protect what matters most. Whether it's your home, your business, or the legacy you're building, our team is here to provide peace of mind through customized insurance solutions. We're proud to support high school sports across Rhode Island because when our community grows stronger, we all win. Lathrop Insurance, personalized protection, local expertise. Visit lathropinsurance.com to see how we can protect what matters most.
I'm Johnny Mack, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, and since 1988, we've been making car buying wicked easy for Rhode Islanders. So come with me and let's go see how wicked easy we make it when car buying. From cars, trucks, and SUVs, Sandy Motors has the selection you want at the price you want. Get approved now and see all our inventory at sandymotors.com. Every vehicle in certified condition for you to drive for many years to come. Sandy Motors, we're making car buying into wicked easy.
$3:52 left in the period. It's a 9-point lead. The Wizards have managed to creep to within one fewer point than they trailed at halftime. Sewell for three. So much for that. Up to 12. And the Falcons are feeling it. Castaldi over Sewell. And Jermaine gets the rebound. The Falcon JV team, which worked very hard for their win tonight, up and standing for their varsity counterparts. And Zavino Jermaine wants, 11 for Noah Jermaine. Wizard bench is lifeless. Andrew Child will look to Kelly. Ref, get out of the way. Pete's sake. Ball to West Warwick.
He's the only ref that stands right in front of you.
Yeah, it's like 3 feet in front of me. And he's about as hefty as I am, so it's like, bud.
You might think running up and down the court as many times as he does during a week, he wouldn't be as hefty as you. Just saying.
Probably eats like me.
Or drinks like me.
All right, Andrew Child back the other way. Cole Kilduff back in the ball game, guarded by Sewell. Kelly. Wizard offense just looks out of sync. Kelly to the hole off the side of the backboard. Jermaine, the rebound, wants to play guard halfway up court. Degnan the steal of a loose ball. Andrew Child. I tell you, it was Fernandez on the steal. Michael the other way, too strong. It's a Wizard ball.
Cranston West is still dictating the tempo.
Yep. As they really have been since the start of the game, really. Inbound Kelly. Kelly looked at Fernandez and the rim got in the way. Here's a lead for Duncan Jackson and 2 more for the Falcons. Jackson now with 4. Suddenly the lead is up to 16.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand.
Boy, how Cranston West lost 4 in a row is beyond me. They're playing very well tonight. Andrew Child stripped away. Fell into the hands. Kelly, and then that was taken away by Bill Centro. By Jackson, I should say. And Zavino into Jermaine, blocked by Kelly. What's that, 5?
Yep.
Andrew Chow will go to the line. No, stay on the floor. It's on Anzavino. Jake now with 2. Cranston West runs and runs and runs and runs, and nobody gets tired. And look at them. Sewell hasn't worked up a threat. Anzavino maybe a little. Conka's been in and out. He's not perspiring yet. Inbound to Staldy, and a double dribble is called. .111 to play. The one for West Warwick has been a rather disastrous third quarter. They only have 7 floor baskets since the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
Sewell doubled to Jackson, stolen away momentarily by the Wizards. It falls out of bounds. Somebody said if you don't score 15, you're walking home.
Goal now.
Sewell to Anzavino, side post Germain. Look at the ball movement here. Sewell will inbound. His team leads by 16 with 47 seconds to play in the period. Germain flips it. Jackson back outside. Could have had Jackson for 3 seconds there. Now Germain wants. Jackson for 3. Oh my goodness. They are lights out this quarter. Intel using the Deshaun Perry pick. Here's a 3-point try that's going to get nothing. Conka will take down the ball. Over to Jackson for the easy slam. Deontay Jackson. The lead is 21. Answered by Becca Staldy. And that'll do it for the third quarter. But Cranston West has built itself up an 18-point lead as we approach the fourth quarter. This is 3-2-1.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been synonymous with good times and great food. Whether it's a family celebration, a post-game meal, or a simple visit for lunch, Bill's Place has served thousands with great pizza and grinders, sandwiches, and specials for nearly 50 years. If you haven't visited Bill's Place in a while, you're quite overdue for the great, consistent taste that's been part of Kent County for so long. Bill's Place, 707 Main Street in West Warwick. Open 11 to 10, Monday through Saturday. For takeout, call 828-2300. Check out the menu at billsplaceri.com.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. Here in Rhode Island, we take pride in taking care of our own. At Lathrop Insurance, we have spent 86 years helping families and businesses protect what matters most. Whether it's your home, your business, or the legacy you're building, our team is here to provide peace of mind through customized insurance solutions. We're proud to support high school sports across Rhode Island because when our community grows stronger, we all win. Lathrop Insurance. Personalized protection, local expertise. Visit lathropinsurance.com to see how we can protect what matters most to you.
Back in the Dan Sylvester Gym, the Wizards trailing by 18 with 7 and change. Separating them from another defeat, and the foul is going to be called against Luke Gallo to get it started. Jordan Sewell to inbound. Castaldi got a paw on it. What's the call? Just a replay. Anzavino. On the drive, off to Sewell with the baseline. Tried to flip it into Jackson. Deshaun Perry comes up with it for the Wizards. That's going to be a Falcon ball off Becca Staldy. Greg Kordick wants to know why. So Conca will inbound, get the inbound and give it to Anzavino. The Wizards have gone man to man. They really have no other choice. They need 18 points to make up in the last 7.5 minutes. Conca left alone for the layup as he beats Cole Kilduff to the hoop. Remember, this is a Falcon team that has lost its last 4. Haven't won in 2 weeks. Castaldi has nothing. Tried to dump it off, ends up being a Wizard ball as it's off Jackson. Want to try to get a note to Greg Conroy to see if we can't get one of his players or him at the end of the game. Degnan, nothing. Kilduff, about as much. And again, they exchange. Kilduff got the ball halfway there. They're just making mincemeat of this Wizard defense. That's the layup for Conca. And Nate now in double figures with 11. This has been all Cranston West. Anzavino just picked up his 3rd. I don't know if it's the length of the court or the width of the court or what, Boots, but it looks like they're on a power play. Kilduff, nothing. Jermaine, the rebound. Here's a 4-on-2 and another block by Kelly. Boy, this is the get well card the Falcons needed. This is a pretty good basketball team. They've got me convinced. There you go. Saying, okay, 8-6. Going to be a game. This has not been a game. Fall away by Jermaine. What an athletic play by Noah Jermaine. Castaldi, nope. Fall's going to be on Sewell. And Conroy is still instructing as Castaldi makes the free throw. Beck now in double figures with 10. 3 threes in that freebie. First Wizard free throw since Kelly made 2 a minute into the second quarter. Jermaine up high for the rebound. Stolen away, kick. There was no call. Fernandez lays it in. This has been an immense run. Nothing doing there for Sewell. Degnan came up with it. Castaldi, the ball fake, lets it fly. Nope. Jermaine, the rebound, and a foul is going to be called against Cole Kilduff. West Warwick simply outmanned tonight.
Yeah, they weren't in this game right from the start, and it's not their fault.
They ran into a buzzsaw.
They just
buzzsaw.
A buzzsaw, yeah. They were overmatched. Cranston West dictated the tempo early, and it's been all Cranston West tempo.
Andrews are trying to ignite his team. Jermaine way outside. Conca, Jackson, running the old Celtic weave, or some variation of it. Jackson got lazy, lost out of the bounds. There was no call. Back the other way, Conca, nothing. Kilduff got the rebound. Ref fell asleep. That was kind of right in front of us. Andrew Chow putting the spots on the floor on the 1-4 set. Off to Kelly. Collin. Not much. Andrew Chow misses the triple. Conca gets the rebound. Their guards have been doing a nice job clearing the boards when guys like Tremaine are not available to do so. And Zavino will run the court 5-on-4, lays it up short. Kelly gets the rebound, looks for the long heave to Andrew Chow, instead he's on the floor in trouble. Fernandez will start it off to Degnan. Momentary 2-on-1. Andrew Chow reversal won't go. Falcons get the rebound. And that has been the story of the night. Mike Andrew Chow, who had 13 points in the first half, has only 2 here in the second. Concord wins Zavino. Nothing for Jackson. Phillies out to greet him. Went to the hole. No whistle. Goes out of bounds. Falcon ball. 9 on the shot clock. And Greg Kordick is waving the white flag. Here come the subs.
I was about to say throwing in the towel.
Mike Gallo is in. Messier is in. Justin Rossi is in. Now look for Greg Conroy to do the same thing. We'll be playing the roster game for the final 3.5 minutes. Q is in. Quincy Robinson. That's well for the Wizards.
We'll get him, Q.
Jackson, that won't count. The body language of the Wizards on the bench tells it all. Rossi, tricky dribbles. Off to Michael Gallo, who promptly throws it away. Falcons are going to take a timeout. Greg's going to go over and pick out 5 to play. We'll take a break. This is 3-2-1.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's. Plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
Back in the Dane Sylvester Gym, 3:21. 3-2-1 left to go here on 3-2-1. And the lead is 21. So Gallo, Rossi, Q, Marquise Lemieux is now in, and Jacoby Messier. There's your Wizard lineup. Cranston West is going to throw a few new names at us as well. Tavares is back. Robert Stevens into the ball game. He's a senior. Don't know who number 10 is. Oh, I guess we do. That's Mr. Zarella, Reese Zarella. And he's got the basketball. Tavares holds. Travel's going to be called here. Zarella will be the first one to greet Quincy Robinson over the line. Q to Lemieux. 3-point try. Got it. Hey, Q, how do you do? Zarella to Tavares. Good ball fake by Zarella, and he threw it away. Messier picked it up. Mike Gallo over to Rossi. Ray Doobie, your grandson's in the ball game. 3-point try, a little bit too strong from the corner by Messier. That's no good, but Q's got the rebound. Boots' favorite player.
I love Q.
Falcon foul with 2:19 left. Charge to D'Alessandro is first. He only started lifting the ball game, and he comes up with the ball. D'Alessandro looks down low. Jacks Tavares lays it in. And it's playground time. Q says, I'll have another. Back ironed it. So Cranston West will advance to 9-6. The Wizards will fall to 9-6. And playoff implications are on the line. Rossi. Falcons have the board. Reese Sorella to Stevens. Scabilia is in the ball game. Dante Scabilia, a junior. That was blocked from behind. Messier got a go on it. Rossi comes back the other way. Go, Justin, go. A little bit too strong. Down to the last 120. This has been all felt. Wizards have only got 38 points tonight. Messier another black. Tavares. No, sorry, it's not Tavares. It's Sibilia will go to the line. Don't forget, these kids just played a whale of a JV game, too. They're going to be shot. You play like heck. All of a sudden, you're sitting down for an hour and a half or so, and now you're going to get back on the court. Well, Scabilia makes one of the two. One minute to play in the ball game. Wizards attempting to get over 40 tonight. They usually average 60 a game. Rossi throws it away. I think Guns
got it.
Took care of us. So
yes, he did. You already told the coach, too.
We'll be seeing Greg Conroy, hopefully a player or so. I'm so impressed with the Falcons.
Good try by Jacoby.
Zarella will set it up with 16 on the shot clock and 35 to go in the game. Zarella travels. What time does the bus leave? Reese?
I was just going to say, taking the bus.
Nick Cantor still sitting in his own section.
He always does.
Q is back the other way with 20 seconds to go. Rossi back to Q. Q wants another triple. Falcons want another rebound. They'll dribble it out, and that'll do it, my friends. Cranston West comes to West Warwick and puts on a show. 21-point victory. Wasn't that close. Back with the Bills Place postgame show in a moment. This is 3-2-1.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. Rhode Island is full of incredible businesses, family-run shops, growing startups, and companies that shape our community. At Lathrop Insurance, we help business owners protect what they've built with insurance programs crafted around their industry, risks, and goals. Your business deserves more than one-size-fits-all coverage. Lathrop Insurance, solutions-driven protection for businesses that drive Rhode Island.
Experience matters, and at Williamson Law, that experience comes with a well-deserved reputation of excellence. For legal solutions, whether it's divorce, personal injury, criminal law, or estate protection, Williamson Law provides knowledgeable and effective representation. A history of successful litigation that speaks volumes. Get the representation you need. Williamson Law, 247 Quaker Lane, West Warwick. Call 615-9321.
Hi, I'm Greg Dantis, the broker owner at Rhode Island Real Estate Services. And since we opened our doors in 2012, supporting youth and community programs has been at the core of our mission. Selling Rhode Island means more than selling houses. It means supporting communities, putting people over profit. We service all of Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and also parts of Connecticut. We're proud to support the communities that support us. You can contact us anytime at 401-885-5400 or visit us on the web, 401sold.com.
At Bank RI, we're committed to a strong Rhode Island. And we're proud of the financial strength and trust we bring to our customers, to the communities of Rhode Island, and to companies and businesses all across the Ocean State. Bank Rhode Island. Banking, strong and trusted.
Visit the West Warwick Civic Center for great family entertainment and special events, from public skating to sporting events and trade shows, and there's much, much more all year round. Visit us frequently on Facebook or on the town's website at westwarwickri.org. And for more information about facility rentals, call 822-9200. See you soon at the West Warwick Civic Center. We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's. Plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick. Since 1974, Bill's Place has been synonymous with good times and great food. Whether it's a family celebration, a post-game meal, or a simple visit for lunch, Bill's Place has served thousands with great pizza and grinders, sandwiches, and specials for nearly 50 years. If you haven't visited Bill's Place in a while, you're quite overdue for the great, consistent taste that's been part of Kent County for so long. Bill's Place, 707 Main Street in West Warwick. Open 11 to 10, Monday through Saturday. For takeout, call 828-2300. Check out the menu at billsplaceri.com.
Back in the Dan Sylvester Gym, Cranston West beats West Warwick 59-38. Coach Craig Conroy, how'd you do it?
You know, it was a complete team game. You know, it started on the defensive end. You know, we were able to defend very well, both in the middle and on three-point shooters. And then we were able to turn their misses into offensive points for us in transition. So phenomenal to see.
I was so impressed with the way you played defensively. How did you lose 4 games in a row coming into this one?
So that was our big thing. You know, we were putting together quarters or halves, but we were never able to put together a full game. So we knew that was something that was going to be on our minds coming into tonight and making a statement after losing 4 in a row. And we're finally able to put together a full game of defense.
Let me ask Jake Anzavino. Jake, how satisfying was it to come in somebody else's building and put on the show that you put on tonight?
What'd you say?
How satisfying was it for you to come in an opponent's gym and to work like you did tonight?
It was amazing. Transferring schools out of middle school into a new home. It just feels great to come back here and get a win. Pick up right where I left off in 8th grade.
You're from West Warwick, right?
Yes, sir.
I remember you from West Warwick.
That's right.
You know, when he took to the court, I went, I know him. He's an Anzavino. He's one of the Anzavino boys. Yep. Yeah. So, yeah, that was great. Great coming in here.
Let's talk about defense and the way it triggers the offense, because it happened a lot tonight. You guys did some amazing things defensively, and it turned into instant points.
Yep.
Basically took them right out of the game.
Thank you. I think it all starts with our coach. He drills defense into us, and we can't see the court if we don't play a lot of high energy defense. So it starts with him, starts with practice, and I think it's more of our coaching staff than us. They've taught us how to really play with high intensity and get after it and turn defensive stops into offensive points.
I'm interested. Does this court seem smaller when you play defense like that?
It does. It definitely does. When all the guys are flying around, it feels like we can get any stop. It feels like unlosable. It feels the game is unlosable when we're playing like that. So,
Great. Do you agree with that? This court actually looks like it shrinks because of the way you play defense.
I would say the way we play defense and guys flying around, plus our length really helps with that. So having our hands wide and having our hands active and sprinting around, it definitely shrinks the court up a little bit, and deflections turn into steals, and we're off to the races.
This is an important game for you. It was an important one, not only to break the losing streak, but to get back in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, I would say this was unbelievable to get. I would say we came in here knowing that this was going to be a big one for us, both in standing wise, but also in the division wise. They're right next to us. So this was good to come in here and get a win.
Great. Congratulations. Enjoy it. Jake, welcome home.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, he said it all. Defense triggers offense.
Yeah, exactly. And it worked tonight. They did the tempo. They controlled the boards, and it was just all Cranston West tonight. And, West Warwick just wasn't in sync. They just couldn't break that tempo that Cranston West had set forth right from the tip. It was unbelievable.
The lockdown was in the fourth quarter. Do you realize that West Warwick scored until Q hit the three at the very end of the game during garbage time?
Sure.
West Warwick had 5 floor baskets in the entire second half.
That's unbelievable.
And from the second quarter on, 9.
Wow. That's not going to win you games.
No. No, it's not.
That's good defense. It's not going to win you games.
For the Wizards, who fall to 9-6 in league competition, Mike Andrew was the leading scorer with 15. Beck Castaldi finished with 10. 4 for Logan Fernandez, 2 for Colin Kelly. 16 points below his seasonal average. He did have 6 blocks, though. Cole Kilduff had 2. Q had the 3. Logan Fernandez had 4. 14 field goals in the game for the Wizards. Mike Andrew was half the offense tonight, and you can't win ball games with that kind of production. 14 field goals, 5 of them 3-pointers, 3 of 4 from the line. As you said, refs let him play. Cranston West took advantage.
Absolutely.
38 points. For the victorious Falcons, now also 9-6. Jordan Sewell finished with 8 points, 2 3-pointers, and 2 of 2 from the line. Anzavino finished with 9. Nate Conca, 11 points, 4 field goals, 1 of them a 3-pointer, 2 of 2. Deontay Jackson had a big slam among his 9 points. Tavares had 2. Scabilia had 1. 6 for Jake D'Alessandro. Noah Jermaine, 13 points. 13, 11, 9, 9, 6. 8 well-balanced scoring by the Falcons tonight. Very, very impressive showing by that Cranston West team.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm impressed by Cranston West, and you said it. How did you lose 4 games in a row with that type of offense and with that type of defense, especially playing the defense that they did? They shut down the offense of whoever they were playing, and they certainly did that to the Wizards tonight.
Yeah, they did. All right, we're off to Friday. We're off to Coventry. Or on to Coventry.
On to Coventry. We're on to Coventry. Sorry.
Where the Rebels of South Kingstown will be awaiting Rich Pendola's Oakers. That game starts at 6:30. Our air time on 321 is 6:15. Our thanks to Charlie Quirk, to Johnny Boots. We'll see you on Friday.
We will be there.
I'm John Parenti. So long. Final score tonight, Cranston West 59, the Wizards 38.